everybody, this is Minty Joe. Thank you so much for stopping by. If this is your first time, I am an American that lives in Italy, and on this channel we talk about a lot of different things: lot care, self-care, spiritual care, and anything that's going to help us be the best version of ourselves. Today, we are going to be talking about a testimony that I'm going to give. So if you enjoyed this information, please go ahead and subscribe, become a part of my lot journey. I'd love to have you. Okay, so I'll get right into it. Now, I had something special happen to me, and I have to give you the background story. So I'll try to make this not too long. I grew up in Massachusetts. I grew up in Boston, and when I was growing up, clogs were the thing. It's like if you had clogs, you were cool, you were great, and they're very comfortable. And it was just something that people wore up north, okay, during the time that I think I started high school during that time. And I remember wanting a pair of clogs. And I remember my mom used to take us shopping, that school shopping. And I was like, oh, Mom, I want a pair of clogs. She was like, no, I'm not getting you clogs because they weren't cheap. And so Mom was like, no, you're going to have to get this and that. And so I always wanted it. But, they kind of vanished and I never thought about it again. And so the other day I was looking around and I saw some really beautiful clogs, and that desire came back, and I was like, oh, wow. I was like, I want to go ahead and get some clogs. But like everything else, Europe is very expensive, and they were over €100. And I said, no, I'm not going to do that. So I went back and I started doing some research, and I found a company in Sweden. Now, I've been to Sweden, and clogs, that is like what everyone wears there. A lot of people enjoy and love clogs, and some of the best clogs there. And I got online and I saw exactly what I wanted. Guess what? It was 50% less than what I was going to be paying for the ones that I had saw before. So I'm telling you this story just to let you know that sometimes we pray for things and we think that God doesn't answer them, or he's forgotten about them. And I'm here to tell you, and I'm going to share this text with you. It comes from Mark 11, verse 24. And it says, therefore, I'll tell you, whatever you ask in prayer, believe that you have received it, and it will be yours. And of course, that's according to God's will as well. But I want to encourage you not to give up on those things that you have prayed for, that you've forgotten. That God doesn't forget, and he remembers even those little childhood prayers that we used to pray. I hope that this encourages you today, and I just hope that you know that God is really, really, really interested in your life and in your prayers. If you enjoyed this information, please subscribe, become a part of the family, and I will definitely see you in the next video. And never forget, God does not forget our prayers. Arrivederci. Ciao.